Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Earlier today, I made a video about this Excel file that I would send you if you asked for it. And one of my viewers, or possibly a subscriber, came up with this idea, and it's ingenious. So if we take a 2-inch circle and hit P and put it in the center of the page, I would not try to put the lines, like originally I went like trying to start on the quadrant and go up. The best way to do it is to draw a line and then hit P. And there's two ways to do it. You could select that, shift select that, and go L. Set your distance, your nudge distance on 2 and make a copy. Or you could just hit P. We know that's 2 inches. You could make your nudge factor 1 inch, make a duplicate of that, move it over, and nudge that one over the other way. That has to be precise. Now, our can, I used a can, your bottle, your Yeti, your glass, cylindrical, is 2.8125. Hit P. I would suggest taking that and going above, don't go here, go above here. So when you use your virtual segment delete key, it'll delete everything but that curve. Go up to Windows, Dockers, and Properties, and hit this squiggly line, and we need to stretch it out 2.225. That's exactly what the Excel spreadsheet came up with. So if you don't have Excel, you don't want to bother asking me for the file, which is no problem, you could do it this way because this is going to be the same. So then what you do is you take that circle and unlock your ratio and take this dimension and go 2.22521. That should be printed, and that is what this is going to be. And what that does, if you didn't watch part 1, this one was printed. The pictures on top of each other. This was circle. On a cylindrical cup, it looks like an egg. This is kind of deceiving, but in the camera, but the circle looks round, even though it's an oval on your screen. So, 2 ways to do it. I really appreciate that subscriber or viewer at least. That's pretty ingenious. Anyway, hope that helps somebody someday, and thank you for watching.